Porno for Pyros is a band known for its eclectic blend of rock, alternative, and experimental sounds. The group was formed in the early 1990s after Perry Farrell, best known as the frontman of Jane's Addiction, decided to embark on a new musical project following the breakup of his previous band. One of the most intriguing aspects of Porno for Pyros is the unconventional and provocative name they chose, which would go on to become iconic in its own right. But how did they come up with the name Porno for Pyros, and what does it mean? The name Porno for Pyros was conceived by Perry Farrell, who wanted a name that would capture the band's unconventional approach to both music and image. According to Farrell, the name emerged as a playful and subversive reflection of the band's ethos. The name itself doesn't have a direct, literal meaning, rather, it's a combination of seemingly unrelated elements meant to spark curiosity and intrigue. Porno refers to the provocative and controversial nature of the band's image and sound, while Pyros refers to fire and explosions, elements that symbolize the intense and unpredictable nature of their music. Together, the name Porno for Pyros creates a juxtaposition of opposing forces, sexuality and destruction, sensuality and chaos, reflecting the band's tendency to push boundaries both musically and visually. The name is intended to challenge conventions and provoke thought, much like the music itself. Farrell has explained that the name was meant to capture the energy and rebellious spirit of the band. Much like Jane's Addiction, which explored themes of self-destruction, addiction, and love, Porno for Pyros was an outlet for Farrell to continue exploring complex, dark, and taboo subjects through his music. However, with Porno for Pyros, Farrell aimed to take a more experimental approach, embracing a broader range of musical styles and sounds, from world music influences to psychedelic rock. The name also reflects the band's ability to blend humor and serious themes, creating a provocative image that would attract attention while simultaneously questioning societal norms. Despite the seemingly controversial nature of the name, Porno for Pyros never fully embraced the shock value that often accompanies such bold monikers. Instead, the name became a symbol of the band's willingness to explore complex themes and take creative risks. The band's debut self-titled album, released in 1993, showcased their unique sound, with tracks like Pets and Cursed Female blending rock with experimental elements, creating a haunting, atmospheric, and at times eerie sound. These songs captured the essence of the band's identity, combining raw emotion with an experimental edge. The name Porno for Pyros was not just a catchy or edgy choice, it also reflected the cultural landscape of the early 1990s, a time when alternative rock was beginning to dominate the mainstream. Farrell, known for his provocative style, was at the forefront of this movement, and the name of his new band was a reflection of the artistic freedom and rebellious attitude that defined the era. Porno for Pyros was a product of its time, representing a countercultural movement that embraced nonconformity, creativity, and the rejection of conventional norms. Ultimately, the name Porno for Pyros became a defining aspect of the band's identity. It was both a source of intrigue and a statement about the band's fearless approach to music and art. In the years since its formation, Porno for Pyros has maintained a cult following, with fans drawn to the band's unconventional style and thought-provoking music. Despite the name's shocking nature, it has come to represent a deep sense of artistic integrity, with the band's music continuing to resonate with listeners who appreciate its raw emotional power and unique sound. The name Porno for Pyros may have been a controversial choice, but it ultimately became a powerful and fitting representation of the band's spirit. It's a name that continues to provoke thought and inspire curiosity, just as the band's music does. By choosing a name that combined provocation, energy, and humor, Porno for Pyros ensured that they would remain a memorable and influential force in the world of alternative rock.